Hey, beautiful. What you doing, beautiful? Why are you over there looking so pretty? Why are you over there looking at me? Why my girl standing here? What? All right. So, cooking this morning, we have potatoes. We already made our potatoes with mixed spicy sausage. So, we did that in advance so I can just make a couple of eggs in the morning and have breakfast made. So, we're gonna scoop this out. All we gotta do is microwave it. Make sure none falls on the ground because we don't want the dog trying to eat spicy sausage. My puppy Ash, she's amazing. But if she eats spicy sausage, it's over. So we're gonna microwave this, probably for about 2 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna warm up some tortillas. So let me get this all set. I have you guys on the tripod, so forgive the angle. Tortillas we cook with are something called Tortilla Land. Tortilla Land tortillas, right here. They're raw dough, right? It's raw dough. You gotta warm them up. Much different from like a Mission tortilla or anything you usually buy. Let me fix the tripod here. Sorry about that. So we need the pan really, really hot. And it takes a while to cook these. It's not like a normal tortilla that you can warm up in 30 seconds. These take a couple of minutes. Even though it says 60 seconds, not true. It still takes a while. So I usually make about 3 with every meal. It's just me. So I'm gonna put one there. Put this pan away. And then we got 2 more tortillas coming. So there's that. While that cooks, we're going to be making 5 eggs this morning. Pulling 5 eggs out the fridge. Bear with me. 5 eggs. Because I'm wealthy, I eat 5 eggs at a time. Most people cutting back on their egg consumption because of the price of eggs. Not me. We're doing eggs for real. That was my attempt at humor, by the way. While we're here, let's go ahead and give you guys a better angle. We're going to grab some butter. Put the eggs back. So butter, I usually buy it in a container, but I had somebody here for a while and she kept buying sticks of butter, which is fine. It's just something I'm not accustomed to. So I have to cut off a piece of this butter to put into the pan. And that's what we're doing here. Do that so it can stop making the noise. And there appears to be some paper there. So we got butter in the pan. If I look a little awkward with it, it's because I never used it before. Flip our tortillas, keep them going slowly. The next thing we're going to do is so I don't use salt. I use adobo for everything essentially. It's a Goya product. Yes, I use Goya products. It's not political. I've been using Goya products for 20 years. Maybe 25 years. No, 20 years. As soon as I started cooking on my own. My parents didn't buy them as a kid. I always bought them. So there's that. So while we do that, Get ready to crack these eggs. The pan's probably just getting warm enough as it melts the butter. I like to leave a little bit of excess butter. I call it wet eggs, but it's just buttery eggs. So, unfortunately, you guys don't get to see me make sausage and everything else this morning. It's already all pre-made. We've got the fire on kind of a little bit above medium. We do want the eggs to cook, but not have any of them cook faster than the others. So you got to crack them as fast as you can. And there we go. All 5 are in. I'm going to scramble them up because I'm going to be mixing them with the sausage. That's already made. Sausage, potatoes. So it's simple. A lot of people will get these in a bowl and break them up. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. You can do it in the pan. You just let it cook. What I like to do is leave some of the butter unmelted. So while those are cooking, I add very light amount of adobo. I don't like to over season my eggs because I mix them with other meats. So there's that. We have 1 tortilla cooked. More on the way. As the pan gets hot, they'll cook. This is my bowl of potatoes and sausage already ready to go. It's gonna be part of our burritos. The sausage is very spicy. Probably need to heat it a little more. And we're making breakfast in about 10 minutes. While we wait, I usually do dishes, but there's no dishes to do. Breakfast in 10 minutes is probably the most ideal thing you could ever do. Instead of going to the store and grabbing fast food. I know some people go to McDonald's. Some people envision sitting down at Denny's or IHOP. I don't even have to drive anywhere. I can just sit here and eat my breakfast. I wish I could speed this up for you guys. There's no way of speeding up. Now, sometimes when you warm up these tortillas from Tortilla Land, they get little air bubbles. You got to poke them with a fork just to let all the air out so they can cook evenly. And then you can flip it. Same thing. You'll see it bubble up every now and then. Just poke the bubbles with the fork and they'll go flat again. It happens. You'll know when they're done cooking. They change color almost. They go from a doughy looking color to a white, almost cooked color. They go from looking raw to cooked. And the eggs are starting to cook, so you're starting to see eggs form. I don't like dry eggs, so I don't like them dried out like dry scrambled eggs. It's a very disgusting tasting thing I'll never have, personally. Here we go, and we got about 1 more minute and all this food will be done. The only thing left to cook will be the tortillas. And there we go, so the eggs are almost done. They're starting to get cooked on the bottom. You don't want them to burn. You don't want them dry. Try to evenly cook them in the pan. Tortilla's looking good. Last tortilla on the fire. That pan's really hot now, so they're gonna cook really fast. Same with this one. And we're getting there, y'all. So in the meantime, while this is almost all done, I grab a bigger bowl. And I take these potatoes and sausage, pour them into the bigger bowl. Just like so. I like plastic containers. I like the way plastic fills on my teeth. I don't eat with anything other than plastic. So the eggs are almost cooked. Everything's coming together at once. Flip them. Sometimes it'll look like they're a little runny. That's not the yolk. That's the extra butter I had in it. So that it takes time and a lot of practice to figure out and to learn. Am I looking at unmelted butter or am I looking at yolk? And you want the melted butter or the unmelted butter to still be present when you're done. It makes your eggs very tasty. And we're all done here with the eggs. They look just about ready. And the tortilla's evenly cooking. It's actually a little bit too high on the heat. We're gonna let that sit there for a little bit. But the eggs are good. Put them in over the potatoes and sausage. It's a little too hot to eat right away, so I don't usually eat as soon as I cook. I do the dishes, because nobody wants to do the dishes when you're full. So, dishes are starting, tortilla's done. Pretty good. Let it cook for a little bit. Get in the other side. Somebody's getting excited. It looks like Xavier's winning March Madness. They're beating Pitt right now. Somebody's going to the Sweet 16. That looking pretty good right there. So I can turn that fire off. Let that tortilla sit. It'll be all right. Let me come to the dishes. Boom, boom. Shout out to the one person watching me. We're going to wash some dishes. What up, Jason? Jason, I'm just doing a cooking thing. I'll be on March Madness in a few. I'll be talking sports after I finish this live. I use Scrub Daddy sponges, yeah. Shout out to you for knowing. That's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know. Oh wow. I burned my finger today, just now, on those tortillas. Burn my finger on the tortillas. Can't always see the chat unless I'm looking directly at it. So I apologize if I missed a message. I have to be on my desktop to see the rest of it. Yeah, I'm watching the game. Watching Xavier. They're up by 9. I might be behind. I'm watching a dude at the free throw line shoots 86%. And they're now up by... Oh, that was Pitt at the line, huh? Pitt's now up by 8. Oh, 12. What the heck? I got to work on my math, bro. What's wrong with me? Scores are up by 12. I'm a very mathematically inclined person. My math is never off. That's what's weird about that. I math well. Like really well. You're going to be one of the day ones, Jason. You're going to be one of the day ones as we blow up here. We're going to become somebody. The world's going to talk about us someday. You'll see. You're going to be like, yeah, I remember those days when it was just one of us in here watching you do your dishes with your Scrub Daddy sponge. And we're going to have hundreds. Just watch. I've done this before. Something stuck on this damn fork. I can't take it, bruh. About to use another fork to scrape it off. Or a knife. All right. Watching Pitt try to come back. And they hit a 3. Down by 8. I've seen crazier things. And just like that, breakfast is done and we're ready to enjoy our day. So, I'll be ending this live and we'll be transitioning to March Madness talk. Catch you guys later. Peace.